Alright, this is going to be a video of this 42-inch Canarm brand catalyst ceiling fan I got at the Habitat Restore. I got it because I volunteered there, and what I do for them is clean up and fix fans and lighting. They received a donation, make them more presentable and run better than they originally were. Now, I suspect, because this is dated 1994, I suspect this is either the Catalyst 2 or Catalyst 3. However, I'm not entirely sure on that. If you guys could please let me know, that would be much appreciated. Anyway, the fan itself does have quite a few issues. It had some more, but I tried to fix as much as I could. For instance, the blades were bent in various directions. Tried to balance them to the best of my ability. Also, as you can see, this spotlight over here is pretty yellowed. There's really not much really I could do about that. However, I did put 2 new spotlights on here because the original ones were gone. Anyway, it does look more presentable than it did, so at least there's some improvement. Anyway, enough rambling on about that. I'm going to demonstrate the light for you here. I'm using a 2 40-watt equivalent energy-saving compact fluorescent bulbs, and then one standard incandescent bulb over here that's 40 watts. And turn that off. Going to get to the good part, which is turning on the fan. Start with high speed. I did put a black piece of electrical tape on one of the blade brackets just to kind of indicate RPM. This is going to go around maybe 175. And surprisingly, even though the fan has so many issues, it does not run too badly at all. Minimal wobble, really, and also really not too much noise, other than a slight bearing sound. I did have to go and put some oil into it because the bearings were originally quite bad, but I think this actually really improved it. Alright, I'm going to go to medium speed now. This goes RPM wise high around maybe 175. This is around maybe 120. And finally, for low, which I'll show with the light on to increase the frame rate, this is going to go around 65. Alright, turn everything off, stop the blades, and I'm going to talk about some general information on this fan. As you can see, it is flush mounted, telling me that it was probably installed in the ceiling around 8 feet or less, because that's what flush mounting is good for. And now I'm going to talk about some of the features this has. There are 5 reversible blades. One side is just plain white. The other side has some kind of a stencil pattern going on here. I doubt this is original to the fan. It looks like something the previous owners just did, decorate it. Although it could be. Then again, just doesn't seem like Canarm would have put that on there. That's just my thoughts, at least. The fan itself can be installed with or without light kit if you have a blank switch cap. Personally, I don't mind it with this light kit, even though it's not my style. It does complement the fan quite well, because back in the 90s, this was meant to have a pretty contemporary look to it. Also, it can be, in addition to flush mounted, how it is now. Also, there's a down rod that would have been included for slightly higher ceilings. Now I'm going to talk about the cons. I really don't like the fact that the fan has quite a few issues to it, chipping blades, yellowed spotlights, and everything. So it really isn't worth much, probably only about 10 bucks. Would have been worth a lot more if the finish was in better shape. And even though the pros are that it does have quite a few interesting features, like the stencil here and the spotlight, and also these rather unique half-moon style blade brackets, it just really shows its wear and tear. And to be honest, I'd really only have to give it 3 out of 5 stars. Would have given it a lot more because it's actually not at all a bad quality fan, just wasn't taken care of too well. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and tell me what you guys think.